Guys, Brookhaven finally updated and launched this soccer stadium, which is really giant. It also launched this amazing soccer stadium. But what many people don't know is that there are several secrets hidden around the map that I doubt you have noticed. And today, I'm going to test everything with you. You can even see that I'm using a secret animation. Guys, my friend is arriving here. He said, "How did you get this animation?" Basically, I just grabbed the ball that was right here. So much so that if I hold this item, you can see that it stays like this in my hand. But if I grab the ball from here, there's a chance to use this totally secret animation, which is a secret I didn't know. Seriously, this is very rare, and it's also very hard to get this. But I finally managed to do it. I just found out that there are secret animations, and now I threw it here in the front. But I placed this ball here, and we're going to play at the same time. Now he threw it here, so I threw it too. But he arrived exactly in that part. Even this referee is leaving here. And he said, "I don't know why you called me to see you playing." And now it looks like he just left here. Literally, the referee of our game just abandoned us. But I don't care much about that, because today I'm going to test the secrets, and if he wants, he can kick the ball. So he kicked here, but it didn't work. Now let's try again. Okay, he kicked there, and I'm sure I'm going to hit this. And I really did. That was pretty weird. But the first secret of all is right in this part. So much so that if I enter exactly in this bathroom, it will open this secret passage, which is a secret passage that I doubt you've seen before. My friend discovered this accidentally. And now he wants to enter here. So much so that he entered this bathroom. But the secret passage didn't open. This only opens if you enter this bathroom. So he entered here. Now I'm going to enter the secret passage. And this is really different. I can even take the safe, but I'm not going to do that. Even my friend arrived here and took the safe. Look, that wasn't very cool, because this is the referee's house. But we have to go to the soccer stadium now, because besides the secrets, a game is going to happen now from the team of the shirts we're wearing. So we have to see this game urgently. Now he's coming here in the front with this car, and we're going to have to leave this car in the parking lot. This is right here in the front, and it's actually pretty cool. It's much cooler than I imagined. Now I'm going to have to go down here, but you can see that there are several cars here, so I'm going to have to leave my car parked. I'm going to leave my car next to this Ferrari, especially because it's really beautiful. I want my car to stay close to a beautiful car, and I want to see where my friend is going to leave his car. So he's arriving right here, and he's going to leave it in the farthest place possible. Literally, he left the car there, and now he's coming out here in the back. Look, that was really weird. It looks like you don't know how to drive the car, but I want to see the game happening now. So I'm coming here running, because I want to see this game now. Guys, we're finally arriving here, but I don't know how I'm going to get up there. So much so that I'm going to follow my friend, because it looks like he knows how to go up here. Okay, I arrived here, and I don't know how to sit here in the bleachers. This is really hard, but there's a fan here. Look, could you give me this item? It's because I want to cheer for my team. So he gave me this, and I'm going to put the purple color. I'm cheering for myself. Now my friend stood up here, and I don't know exactly when the game is going to happen, because it's taking too long. I even think they're stalling. He said, "I'm the owner of the stadium, and due to the limitations of the game, only penalty kicks will be done." Okay, that's pretty cool. So both of them are arriving here in the back, and the game is going to start at any moment. I want to see if the goalkeeper is going to be able to defend this. Now it looks like he's going to kick here, and I'm watching this because I'm really curious to see how this game is going to be. I want to see which one of them is going to win. So much so that he kicked here, and now he managed to defend. He's a great goalkeeper, but they're coming here to the other side, and for now the game is tied. This time this player is the goalkeeper, and he's going to have to get this right, and I want to see if he's going to make it. Now he grabbed the ball, and he's going to kick this at any moment. So he kicked there, but he couldn't defend. Literally, he didn't defend this. And I don't believe you did that. You're losing, and I don't think he's going to be able to win. You can see that this player is crying, and that's really sad. Now he's going up here to change the scoreboard, and I want to see who's going to be the winner. But meanwhile, I'm going to test the secrets that are in this soccer stadium and that you didn't know. And for that, I'm coming here to call my friend, but he just left here. I don't know what happened, but literally, he's leaving. He's really sad because he's losing. So let's grab the safe of the stadium. Guys, he closed the curtain. Okay, I didn't know he could do that. But here in this house, there's also a safe, which is in a totally hidden place. He said, "I don't believe I'm losing." And he's so sad that he left here. Look, I don't know why he got so sad, especially because this isn't an official match. But I'm coming back here to see the game and also test the secrets. Soon my friend will be back. But something horrible just happened. The referee of the game arrived here and gave a yellow card. Even he saw this, and he's not understanding what happened. He said, "You can't use chains in a game." So much so that he's wearing this very beautiful gold chain, and apparently that's forbidden. Even the other player isn't wearing this, but he's wearing a watch. Look, that's unfair. Literally, the other one is wearing a watch, and it looks like he heard this. He said, "That's true, he has a watch and he wasn't punished." Yes, really the rules don't apply to him, and this referee is cheating. Now he gave the red card, and that was really weird. But I went down here, and I'm going to make my own soccer stadium without this weird referee, and whoever wants to come with me just has to follow me. And it looks like both agreed. This player's soccer stadium is totally corrupt, and now he's going to lose all the players and also the fans. Okay, all of us are leaving here, and we're going to the new soccer stadium, which will be only ours, and basically won't be corrupt. It will really be a good soccer stadium. So I'm arriving here in the front, but the bus overturned. Okay, that's not very cool. Literally, there almost was a serious accident here, but luckily everything here is normal. So much so that we're arriving here in the front. Even I just grabbed this house, and all of them can come inside here. You can see that the players are already coming here to see the game happening. They're even already going up here. But before I want to grab the next safe, which is literally the safe of this stadium, which is the safe of this soccer stadium, and he just discovered the secret animation. But they have to go to play the game now, because I have more important things to do. And guys, the game is going to start. This game is going to be very different. While they're playing soccer, I'm going to arrive exactly in this house, and I'm going to have to grab the safe of this house. So I'm going down here, and right in this room you can grab the safe, which is totally hidden in this house. But you can see that both are talking. He said, you're going to apologize to them, and you're going to offer $1 million for them to come back. Look, that's really a lot of money. But here in this room there's a totally secret button, and I still don't know where the secret button is. So much so that you can see that the safe is exactly here. This is really hidden, and it's right in this part. But I'm trying to figure out how to go down here. I simply have to arrive exactly in this part, and here there's a secret button here, and I'm going to have to press exactly on his arm. And now that I pressed it, the secret passage is going to appear. Now I can enter here, and finally I'm going to be able to grab the safe. Okay, I'm going to grab the safe here. Literally, I'm rich. So I'm going to get out of here in a totally secret way. But I have to go back home to avoid problems, and I want to see the game happening. Now this just started, and somehow he defended this. So much so that he's going to kick this here, and I want to see if he's going to score. But actually, he ended up missing. Really, they're very good at this. But my friend just arrived here, and I don't know what he's doing here in the front. He said, let's play soccer. Okay, I'm going to get in there. But to get there first, I'm going to have to go up here. And finally, I'm going to have to go down here. So let's play here, but in a different way. I'm going to play 5 times in a row, and then you play 5 times in a row. So he released this ball, and now I'm going to have to play this here in the front. But obviously, I'm not going to play in the middle. Actually, I'm going to play here on the right. So I played here. Wait, you already defended? Look, that doesn't count. I didn't even play completely. Okay, I'm going to play on the left. I just played here, and he managed to defend. But I played again, and he defended. Really, he's not letting me score. Guys, I'm going to go a little farther, and this time he's not going to be able to defend this. Perfect. I kicked here, and he managed to defend. But I kicked back, and he didn't defend. He said, you know that doesn't count, right? But I didn't score any goals so far, and I only have 2 more tries. Otherwise, I'm going to lose this. So much so that I placed this ball exactly here, and this time I'm going to beat you. I swear I'm going to win this. And for some reason, they're watching me. I don't know what happened, but they're watching our game, and I can't lose this. So I played here, and he couldn't defend. Finally, I won once, and now it's my last try. Okay, I played here on the side. He couldn't defend. Finally, I scored this. I scored 2 goals, and I can't let him score more than that. So this time, I'm going to have to defend the goals. Okay, this is going to be really hard. I'm going to have to beat him. So much so that he grabbed this ball. Okay, I'm going to defend this. And you can see that all of them are watching me. I can't miss this at all. So he kicked here, but I defended. Now he kicked here, and I couldn't defend. Simply, this is awful. If he scores 1 more goal, he's going to tie. And if he scores 2 more, he's going to beat me. So much so that he kicked here, but I defended. Now he has 2 more tries. So he kicked here, but obviously I defended. And that was really easy. But now it's the last try, and he placed the ball there, and only one of us is going to win. If you score, it's going to tie, and there will be 1 more chance. But if he misses, finally I'm going to win this. Now he kicked there, but guys, I managed to defend. Literally, I won this. You can see that he fell on the ground, and now all of them arrived here. Guys, they're happy that I won this, and it was actually pretty easy, except one person wasn't very happy, which in this case is my friend who's here. Literally, he fell on the ground not believing he lost, but that's no problem, because now I'm going to test the secrets of the update that you didn't notice. So he stood up here, and he has to help me test this. So much so that I teleported, and one thing you may not have noticed is that when you grab this soccer stadium, everything here on the map is changed. You can see that the tunnels are totally different, and if I change the color up here to red, the whole stadium is going to turn red, and also the tunnel is going to turn red. Literally, the tunnel was changed. This part down here was also changed. This is the only house in Brookhaven that changes the whole map. And you can see that the tunnel was also changed in this part. Literally, this turned blue. There are also these new really cool things here. This soccer stadium is the biggest house of all. Even one thing I didn't see is that both teams have a bathroom. There's this green bathroom, and there's also the yellow bathroom, which is like this. This is something I hadn't seen before. So much so that my friend is coming back here. And he said, is there something else secret that was released? Yes, there are more secret things that were released in the update. And there's a chance that maybe you didn't notice this. If you're the owner of a VIP server, there's this new button down here where you can change the day of the week, and this can be really useful. I'm going to change the time to 4 in the morning, and I'm going to set this day of the week, and today will be the city's garbage collection day. So I can grab this car on the right, and literally I can collect garbage. So much so that I'm going down here, and now I'm going to wait for the trash cans to appear around the city. At 4 in the morning, this will appear in the whole city. But there's a problem, it didn't appear. You can see up here that it's 4 in the morning, but the garbage didn't appear in the city for me to collect. And I don't know why this happened. Even my friend ended up arriving here, and he said, it looks like it didn't work. So it really looks like this didn't work, and I don't know why it didn't work. Seriously, this is really weird. Now it's almost 5 in the morning, and apparently the garbage just appeared around the city. This trash can appear on Tuesday at 5 in the morning. So now let's collect this. Guys, this isn't a new thing that was released in Brookhaven. Actually, this has been in the game for more than 3 years. But now with these new VIP server settings, where I can change the time and also the day of the week, I can activate the city's garbage collection event much easier than before, because now I just need to change the time and the day to be able to do this event. So much so that I'm going to collect the garbage from here, but the soccer stadium doesn't have garbage to collect. So I'm going back here to see other places where I should collect the garbage. Okay, there's this place, and I don't know who lives here, because this house is really different. Literally, there are several houses together, and it even looks like a condominium. But there were more things that were released in the update. There are several secret commands that were released. Most of these commands were already in the game, but there are new commands. I can give administrator to my friend, and he's going to be able to kick players from the server, and he can also change the time of the game. He can change what time it is. You can even see that he's already changing this. Seriously, this is really cool. Now both of us are here in the car, and I'm coming here to the soccer stadium because I want to test something very important. I want to see if I can get in with a car inside. So much so that I'm entering here with this car, which is something I shouldn't do. But I'm managing, and the only way to come here is by entering through this door, which is going to be really hard to get here, but I'm sure I'm going to make it. First, I'm going to have to go down here, and now I'm coming here in the front like this, and it's being much easier than I imagined. Now I'm just going to have to go up here like this, and now I just flipped the car. Okay, that was really bad, and it's going to be harder than it looks. Actually, I managed to come here. Now I'm going to place a ladder here to be able to climb up, but I give up. It's almost impossible. So much so that I arrived at the soccer court, and you can see that I can't get cars here. But now I'm flying very far away. Okay, I'm flying as high as I can, and now I'm going to try to grab a vehicle. You can see that I managed. The car just fell here, and I just managed to get a car in the easiest way possible. Now there's a car on the soccer court, and even my friend is arriving here. Seriously, this is very different. I don't know if cars play soccer, but apparently they do. So much so that my friend went flying. Now he's flying up there. He just grabbed a car, and now the car is coming down here. Okay, now let's play soccer with cars, and I want to see how this is going to be. Even he's arriving here, but now I'm going to dribble his car, but I couldn't do that. Okay, he's going to play the ball here in the front, but I'm going to have to defend this. So much so that I flipped the car, but he's going to be able to score, because I'm not going to be able to defend this. And now he just scored, and that was unfair because my car is flipped. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the member button and I'll add you on Roblox.